Hi, so firstly I'm so sorry that this did not get uploaded yesterday. I live in the middle of nowhere, so if it's potentially raining or something, the internet likes to go sometimes. I've just realised I could schedule things and stuff like that, so I apologise, I'm learning and it won't happen again. So this is the video as promised to crochet a granny square. We're going to do a solid colour granny square at first. So we are using a 3.5mm crochet hook, general DK yarn, and then you're going to need scissors just to fasten off. If you're a child, etc., not good with sharp objects, I hope you have safety scissors or get someone else to do that bit. Because we're doing one colour, we only do it at the end anyway. So first things first, we need to attach our yarn onto our crochet hook. So make a loop, insert the hook, pull through the yarn like so. If you put it up like that, you can see we've got the two tails, pull both, pull the long one that's attached to the yarn, and it will pull up to the hook. So here we can move it along. Now, fake magic ring to begin. So chain 4. So I have done a slow down video to make chains and double crochet. Check it out first if you're not confident, but we're just basically yarning over, which is that, and then pulling the yarn through the hole 4 times. So each 2 little lines, the 2 legs 11 if you like, shows one chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now slip stitch into the first chain. So push the hook into 2 of the loops, yarn over, pull through the yarn through both stitches, get a little tail out of the way. And now each round of a granny crochet square starts with chain 5. So make 5 more chains. So pull the yarn through the hole 5 times. And then we can yarn over into the middle of our magic ring. Foot to start. I'm going to do a double crochet into the middle, yarn over, and then into the middle of the magic ring. First double crochet. So we need to do 3 double crochets. So yarn over into the middle of the magic ring, yarn over, pull up to 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 again. So you can see here we've got our starting chain and our first 2 double crochets. So we need to make 3 double crochets in the magic ring to begin with. Perfect. And then chain 1, which will form our first corner, and then another 3 double crochets into the middle. Now I do have a slowed down tutorial on double crochet if you're not confident in it. Just have a quick practice first of all, I would say. So that's 3 double crochets and then chain 1 again, and then another 3. Just the point of the first row is to make a square. So every time we chain 1, we're making another corner. Okay, so we've got our chain, 1 set of 3, 2 sets of 3, 3 sets of 3. So 1, 2, 3. Now we need to make 4 sides. So we're going to chain 1 for our final corner. This starting chain is going to act as 1 double crochet. So to end the row, we're only going to do 2 final double crochets into the middle. And then slip stitch and chain. Pull it through. This is our first round of our square. Okay. Now, I do think, obviously, there is lots of different patterns for a standard granny square crochet. I found this one, I think, for me, when I started, it kept it straight. because a lot of them they can slant, etc. So I found this one helpful. I think in a standard pattern, I'll go through and explain. So that's our first row. Let's chain 5 to begin the second row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's our starting row. So we can see the corner that we made here, there's a little gap there. So we're going to yarn over and do our first double crochet into this corner. Okay, so yarn over, insert the crochet hook into the corner, pull up the yarn over and pull it up. So we've got 3 loops. Straighten that out. When you do a granny square, it's best to try and sort the stitches out as you go, just to make sure that they're in the right place. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2 for our first crochet of the row. So now we need to do another 2. So we're doing 3 double crochets. Cool. Now yarn over. So this is where I differ. So in a traditional pattern, I think they chain 1 here and then yarn over here. I don't do that. This pattern I found works best for me. So yarn over into the next corner, do your first double crochet. Like so. Okay, and now we're going to do another 2. And then we've got to make our corner. So chain 1. So we did 3 double crochets, chain 1, and then another 3. As you see, I'll turn it to put it in the right place, and then another 3 double crochets to form our corner. After the one, like I do chain 1 double crochet, I usually pull it tight to form the corner, and then I'll do the following 2. Just like so. So into the next corner, yarn over, double crochet. So that's the first one. 2 more double crochets into the corner. Chain 1, and then turn to finish the corner, another 3 double crochets. So first one, pull it over, make sure the corner is nice and neat, and crack on with the following 2. Another corner, so we yarn over, insert into the corner, yarn over, pull up to 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's our first stitch. We need 2 more to finish this side. That's 3. Make our corner with our chain. So chain 1 and then turn, and then another 3 double crochets to finish the corner. Don't forget, make sure it's nice and neat. This one really helped me when I started because I didn't have everything that everyone seems to have straight away. So I didn't have a blocking board, so it's quite important for me to keep it quite neat and straight to begin with. So it kind of stayed in shape. Now to end the row, so we're back to our starting chain. So yarn over, insert into the final corner, yarn over, do your 1 double crochet. Now the starting chain is going to act as 1 double crochet, so we need to put 2 stitches in here to finish the corner. Like so. And then to finish the row, we're just going to slip stitch into the chain. There we go. So that's row 1, the cluster of stitches, and that's row 2, cluster of stitches. So we're just going to repeat that pattern all the way around. So it's important to remember in a solid crochet granny square that you start chain 5 each row, 1 2 3 4 5, and then it's three double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. First set of cluster double crochets, one, two, three. Now we've got this one, we've got a side now, so here we put another 3 in, so yarn over. If you've noticed, I pull it in here, because if you pull it into the stitch then you get left with all these lines. I don't really like that, so I yarn over and pull it into the hole like we do the corners, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets into each side. So keep my attention, that's 1, 3, and that's our first side. So I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, so we're going into the next corner now. So we need to do 3 double crochets into the corner. Repeating. See, this is kind of the great thing about a granny square, because once you kind of get to grips with the pattern, you can just sit there in the evening and just crochet them without thinking too much about it or counting, which is good, because otherwise people talk to you and you do not respond. So that's 3, so that finishes our first side. So 3 double crochets, chain 1 and turn, and then another 3 double crochets. Perfect. Now we are back round to a new side, so this isn't a corner, but we do 3 double crochets into each gap, so another 3 in there. And then again into the corner. So 3, chain 1, 3 makes the corner. And then we can literally just keep going round and round and follow that same pattern, and do as big as you like, or as small as you like. So 3, chain 1, and then another 3. Another 3 into our gap in the side. Or if you did the traditional, you would have chained 1 there, you put it in the chain. Perfect. Now go all the way around just to finish that side. So don't forget corners, we're doing 3 and 1. Okay, so just another corner, so I've got just the final 3 in the last side of the row. And then we are back to our starting chain. So we're going to do 2 double crochets into this corner, slip stitch into the chain, and then we have finished the row. Perfect. So far we've done three rounds or rows of the granny square crochet. Now you can tell because you've got cluster 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to keep going round. So again, chain 5 to start and just follow the same pattern.